cannot transgress God's moral law without someone paying a terrible price.
And the sin that wants what others have is envy. The 7 deadly sins are not in the Bible. They were originally written by a monk named Evagrius Ponticus, more than 300 years after the death of Jesus. Evagrius created a list of 8 terrible temptations to mankind's soul. In 590 AD, Pope Gregory the Great narrowed the list to 7 sins and labeled them deadly. The 7 deadly sins would guide Christian theology for the next 1400 years. For centuries, Christians have risked damnation by committing any one of the 7 deadly sins. But each sin has its own unique temptation, like envy.
Envy has to do with perceiving something that someone else has or a quality that another individual possesses. And this is the important point, either wanting it for yourself or wanting that they not have it.
On the church list, the sin of envy appears as invidia, Latin for looking with malice. The church took invidia from the name of the ancient Roman goddess of envy. Around 8 AD, the writer Ovid tells of her living in a filthy cave, eating vipers, hating the gods on Mount Olympus.
Envy is about resenting others because they have something you don't.
The goddess envy poisons everything good. When she prowls the earth in search of victims, flowers and crops die beneath her feet. Envy spreads her poison throughout her victims' blood, bones, and brain.
You get this burning sensation of, ugh, like, why does everybody else have more than I have? And you're fixated on it, and you start to almost feel bad about yourself.
The gods of Olympus despise envy. And today, envy is the one deadly sin that even sinners don't like to mention.
People were happy to talk about gluttony and lust and joke around about it and tell stories and read the scientific literature. But envy elicits discomfort. Envy, more than any other sin, I think, seems to reflect a human failing that we're disturbed by.
The sin of envy can be confused with jealousy. But jealousy is often a fear of losing a loved one to someone else. Envy is different.
So you have something that I don't possess, and I hate you for it.
It could be a material thing, it could be a position, it could be a place, etc., etc.
And what envy can't possess, it destroys.
One of our priests used to, in illustrating the notion of envy, say that the way to have the greenest lawn on your block is not to go through all the trouble of using lawn food on your own lawn, but to simply go out and pour gasoline on your neighbor's lawn.
It's possible that some crimes are motivated by envy, certain cases of vandalism, just so the other person can't have the thing that the envious person lacks. Vienna, Austria, 1791.
Antonio Salieri was